There are moments when we glide across the water and realize just a small change in our body can make the whole world feel lighter. That is exactly what swimming gives us. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to share something truly meaningful for those who have crossed the age of 60, a stage of life when we begin to appreciate every deep breath, every gentle movement, and every small joy our body still offers. Swimming has always been considered the gentlest sport for mature adults, yet sometimes, no matter how hard we try, we still feel ourselves moving slowly, tiring quickly, and using far too much effort just to get through water that seems so calm on the surface. And then I discovered it wasn't age, it wasn't declining stamina. Our body position was simply creating drag without us realizing it. Today, we're going to unlock 3 gentle yet powerful techniques that can make your swimming experience feel much lighter. Before we begin, if you've ever felt like you were fighting the water while swimming, leave a number 1 in the comments below. I would truly love to hear your story. When we talk about why people over 60 struggle to swim comfortably, I'd like to put it gently. Our bodies are stories, and every passing year deepens those stories. But in the water, those stories sometimes get held back by posture. Drag increases not because we've grown weaker, but because we no longer maintain the optimal habits we once had in our younger years. Several studies from the American Institute of Sports Biomechanics show that when the head is lifted too high or the back is curved, water resistance can increase by up to 40%. That explains why we kick so hard but move so little. Once we understand this, we can begin with the first technique, a small adjustment that creates a big result. Keeping the head lower, letting the water lift us. When you swim, lifting your head to see what's ahead is completely natural, especially when you want a safe place to breathe or simply want to feel secure. But that sense of security unintentionally pulls the legs down, sinks the hips, and turns the entire body into a small wall pushing against the water. Imagine this. If you look diagonally toward the bottom of the pool, about a 45-degree angle, your neck relaxed, your chin lowered just slightly. Your body suddenly lies flatter, lighter. The water cradles you and lifts you, instead of resisting you. Another study shows that lowering the head properly can reduce drag by up to 20%. And the beauty is, this adjustment doesn't require strength, flexibility, or athletic ability. Just gentle attention. I encourage you to try this during your next swim. Relax your neck, let your eyes look to the bottom of the pool, and notice whether the water feels softer. Many of my students say that simply changing where they look helped them swim an extra 100 meters without tiring. And once the body gets used to this new head position, we naturally feel less pressure in maintaining balance. From there, we move to the second technique, what I believe is the key element of this entire video. Engaging the core gently, allowing the body to form a straight line. If I had to choose one factor that determines whether you feel like you're gliding or struggling, I'd say this: body alignment. But after age 60, the abdominal muscles and lower back tend to weaken slightly. It's not that we're no longer strong, it's simply that time has allowed these muscles to rest a bit too long. When the body arches or the hips drop, drag increases rapidly. The water doesn't just resist from the front, it also creates swirling currents beneath you, pulling you down. But when the body is straight, the water slips past you like silk. And here's the good news: you can achieve this instantly with one simple technique. Imagine gently drawing your belly button toward your spine. Not tensing, not tightening forcefully, just a light intention, as if your body is whispering, "I want to be a little straighter." Miraculously, that alone stabilizes the lower back, activates the abdominal muscles lightly, and allows the hips to float up naturally. I've seen so many people over 60, even over 70, transform their swimming with just this technique. They look as though they've become a decade younger in the water. With a straight body, your arms pull more efficiently, your legs no longer work overtime, and your swimming becomes smooth and graceful, as if you're drifting effortlessly. If you're watching this and feel that this is truly important, Type OK in the comments so I know you'd like me to go deeper into body alignment techniques in future videos. And from that alignment, we move to the third technique, a movement that seems small but determines how far each stroke takes you. Lengthening the body during the arm reach, opening the door for water to glide past. In swimming, there's one thing younger swimmers often do naturally. They lengthen their body. But as we age, the shoulders, upper back, and chest tend to stiffen, making it harder for us to fully extend our arms when reaching forward. This widens the body, increases drag, and almost blocks each stroke with our own posture. However, with just a bit more extension, the body becomes slimmer in the water. Many professional swim coaches call this the glide moment, the moment when your entire body becomes like an arrow cutting through water. You don't need to overstretch. Just imagine your body getting 1 inch longer. As your arm reaches forward, let your shoulders relax, your rib cage open gently, and your torso stretch along with the motion. It's surprising that such a small movement can help each stroke travel farther, with less effort and greater ease. Research from the University of Minnesota shows that swimmers who extend properly during the reach move 12% faster without increasing workload. For anyone aged 60 and above, this is the smartest way to swim longer without getting tired. When you combine all three techniques, lowering the head, aligning the body, and lengthening the reach, your body harmonizes with the water in the most natural way. And beautifully, none of these techniques require strength, speed, or flexibility, only the sensitivity to feel your body. Before we reach the conclusion, I want to offer 2 simple dryland exercises as a reminder that our bodies remain adaptable at any age. First, place your hands on a wall and hold a standing plank for a few seconds. Not to build strength, but to help your body recognize alignment. Next, alternate reaching your arms forward like swimming on land to help your body sense that feeling of lengthening. These small practices can open the door to a whole new swimming experience. There are things in life that seem tiny, yet they're powerful enough to transform our entire journey, both in the water and beyond. Keep the head low so the water lifts you. Keep the body straight so the current doesn't hold you back. And lengthen your reach so every movement carries you forward. These are the 3 simple but profound techniques I want to share with you today. Swimming doesn't ask us to become young again. It only asks us to understand our bodies better. And I believe that at 60 or even 70, you can still feel the joy of gliding through water like the first day you learned to swim. Light, peaceful, and wonderfully free. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel so we can continue this journey toward lighter, more effortless movement together. Wishing you health, optimism, and the gentle sensation of drifting forward like the calm water waiting to embrace you.